I'm out of breath cause I'm pregnant. And it's a lot of up and down and a lot of movements. Hey everyone, welcome to Skate with Tess. I'm Tess. I'm glad you're here with me today. Today, I'm doing a little sit-down video. I've done a couple sit-down videos before, but I've never done a question answer, a Q&A video. I reached out to you on social media to ask if you had any skate questions, and boy did I get some good ones. I am very excited for today's episode, and I hope that there will be more question and answer episodes because I love answering your questions, and you got them. So save them, and when you're ready, or when I do another of these episodes, shoot them at me. Let me know. I've been doing this YouTube channel for about 4 years now. I started during the pandemic when I was looking for something to do, something to keep my mind at ease. And I was getting a lot of roller skating questions because everybody was outside and they were learning how to roller skate and they knew that I was a skater. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make videos for everyone because I can't go see you and teach you in person. So I'm going to make a video. And then it just kind of grew and it kept growing. It just kind of grows on its own. And I think that's so beautiful and wonderful. And I hope that you guys feel safe and loved in this Skate with Tess community. We like to have fun here. I think what's really important when you become a roller skater is creating a community, being part of a community, even if that is a virtual community. So if Skate with Tess is your first virtual community, reach out, comment on other people's comments, and say hey, introduce yourself. Go ahead and comment below your name, if you play roller derby, your skater name, what your goals are, what level you're at, and your favorite color. No, your favorite animal. I think I did color before and then I did cookies. So favorite animal. And also put what city you're from. So what if somebody's like, hey, I'm in LA, blah, blah. Who knows? Anyway, I am hoping to post more regularly. My goal is to do it once a month. I just have a life and a lot going on. But right now I'm at a point where I feel like I have more time for creativity. And it's not that I just have more time, I need to make more time. So I'm going to make an effort to make more time because this, being here with you, teaching you roller skating makes me really, really happy. And I love interacting with you guys. Also, if you have an Instagram, check out Skate with Tess on Instagram. I'm on there a lot too, so we can interact there as well. Okay. Do you like this hat, by the way? I mean, it's just going back. She's crazy. She's here to play. Some fun things that I'm excited to share with you. So I am not going to be on my roller skates for 9 months. That's right. I'm pregnant. I got a little skater girl in here, just a brewing, just a cooking, and I'm excited to meet her. I started skating when I was 5 years old. If she wants to skate at 5 years old, I will buy her some skates and I will teach her if that is her thing. Hello, future child. If you're watching this 5 years in the future, I love you. I can't wait to meet you. So to be super safe, I am not going to be on skates. My episodes are going to be more sit down, or we're going to go outside and stuff like that. I got some ideas. I still want to do the skate outfit episode where we talk about what's good to wear while skating. So I want to do a skate outfit video. I want to do a gear video about beginner gear. I want to talk about movies with roller skating in them, have a little movie watching party. If you have any ideas for me, maybe something I haven't thought of or something maybe you want to know, please let me know. Please put it in the comments below. I want to do some more Q&A videos, so you will see more Q&A videos just because I can sit down for this. Yeah, and I think that's all the announcements for now. Anyway, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? How is your skating journey? We are about to get into the spring months, the summer months. The weather's gonna be nice. We can go outside. You can go to the skating rink. Of course, you can be inside the skating rink at all times, but it's just like so much more fun when the weather's nice to just get out and do things. I'm so excited for you. Please let me know. I know I'm like, tell me. I really do want to know. Tell me, where are you on your skating journey? Do you plan to be doing stuff outside? I have a ton of videos if you're just getting started as a beginner skater about where to start. I even have a playlist I think it's called Go in This Order, Babe. And it's literally the order to go in from warming up pre-skates to standing up on your skates. And I will be adding a gear video in there soon because I know a lot of you have questions about what gear to get when you first start skating. And I'm excited to answer those for you. Now, I reached out to all y'all and I said, hey, who's got a skating question? And I got some really lovely questions and I am so excited to talk about them. Okay, here we go. Hi, Tess. Hey, I love your videos. Oh my God, thank you. No, really, thank you. That means a lot. I don't really have a specific questions. I just have struggles with a lot of basics and I don't know what to hone in on before I move on to something else. I am in my 3rd year of learning derby, roller derby, and I think I'm just a super slow learner. Maybe because I started in my 50s. My team are all great about teaching. They just move on to the next thing too fast, and I feel like I'm never going to get it. Thank you so much for your question. I'm gonna break this down into 2 parts. So the first part you ask, you have a lot of struggles with basics and you don't know what to hone in on before you move on to something else. So this is what I suggest, and I have videos for all these things. I'll link them below. First 2, skater stride and skater stance. Skater stance before skater stride because you need to get your stance where you're standing in your skates, how your body is positioned before you move on to skater stride, which is just moving forward. But sounds like you're in your 3rd year of learning roller derby, so you probably know this one. So I'm just listing these in case anybody else has these kind of questions. The next 2 I would suggest is your 1-foot glide, which is just balancing on 1 foot and the other, going slow, going fast, and then move on to your T-stop, which is just stopping in a T formation with your feet. And then after those 2, I would work on going backwards in transitions. So backwards is just moving backwards, getting comfortable, because when you're in roller derby, sometimes you do have to move backwards. You have to be comfortable with moving backwards and forwards and backwards constantly at a quick rate. And then I would suggest moving on to transitions, which is moving from one place to the other. Those 6 are probably the most solid, fundamental, core skills, in my opinion and in my experience, for roller derby. The second part of your question, you're in your 3rd year of derby, started in your 50s, your team moves on real fast. Okay, so first of all, a lot of you lovelies on the Skate with Tess channel community are in their 50s, are upper age, and you're just starting skating or you're just starting roller derby. I just want to say, I love all y'all. Like, I think that's so special, so empowering, and so freaking inspiring. I hope you never give up. I hope you keep going. I am just like, I don't know you, but I am so proud of you. That takes so much courage to do something new, especially when you've lived a life learning all these skills and then you decide, I'm gonna do something new. What I would suggest though is make sure that you are taking care of your body, right? We're eating right, we're stretching before practice and after practice. We're doing muscle exercises to get our body ready to roller skate, because roller skating does create a lot of like lower muscles. We're moving with our lower body, we're pushing with our legs. And if you're on a flat surface, you are the one pushing, propelling you forward. So it's gonna take a lot of strength. So take care of your whole body from head to toe, but know that it's gonna take time. It might take, depending on where you are physically, at whatever age you're at, it's going to take more time than others. And it's okay if it takes more time than others. This is no competition, whether you're playing derby or whether you're just roller skating. The only competition is you. The only person you have to be better than is you when you were in your skates last. And if you're not, because you've taken time off and you need to refresh your brain, you need to refresh your body, there's nothing wrong with that. The beautiful thing about skating is that it's not going anywhere. It doesn't, like as soon as you get all your gear and your skates, you're done. It doesn't cost more money to get more things, or, I mean, if you want to upkeep your skates and stuff. But what I'm saying is, it's not a car. You don't have to pay for gas. You know, they're ready to go at all times, whenever you'd like. And they go whenever you say go. You are literally in the driver's seat of your skates. So take your time, take a deep breath, be in the moment. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So in this particular instance, you mentioned that your team moves on faster than you. My question is, do you practice your derby skills outside of roller derby practice? Okay, I know we all have lives. I know we got people to take care of. I know we've got houses to take care of. We're busy. I understand. But if you really want to play roller derby and you want to keep up with everyone on your team and feel like you got it, take an hour or two outside of derby practice. Find a spot in your driveway, on your street, be careful, in a parking lot, or in a roller rink where you're just practicing all those skills that I listed at the beginning of your question over and 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 over. Just get it. Just get it to where your body knows what to do and you don't have to think about it, right? And that's what roller derby is. That's the beauty of it. When you play for a long time and you really dedicate yourself to this sport. And I'm not saying you have to go hard. I'm not saying you're going to the Olympics. I'm not saying you're even trying to be on the A team. You may just want to be like, hey, I just want to play, right? To be able to excel to the next level, to the next step, you're going to have to get used to these fundamental skills. Get to know yourself as a skater and your body as well. And don't judge your body for what it wants to do, where it wants to go. Just get to know it, right? Be with yourself. And love yourself through this process. It's not easy learning how to roller skate. We got wheels on our feet, honey. What the heck? Who thought of this? But when you get it, it's freaking fun, right? So sounds like your mind and your heart really want to be in sync with your body. So it's just like putting those things together and really dedicating yourself to the sport. And then I reached out and I said, hey, is there any sort of skill that you want to work on? You said, I guess if I could stay on one foot for a bit, that might help me progress to other things like crossovers and transitions. I just can't seem to stay upright when we do scrimmages in practice either. That's totally normal. You're getting to know your balance. I assume you know how to fall. Your team's taught you how to fall. So make sure you're falling correctly. You might just be nervous. Like being thrown into a scrimmage is no joke. When I was in fresh meet, I was thrown into a scrimmage and I didn't actually know how to play the game yet. I just kind of guessed and I got thrown around and beat up. Like that was hard. And the girls that I was skating with, they were like, they didn't really care that it was a different time. It was a very long time ago. I was 14 years ago. And they were upper level and I was lower level and they just threw me in a scrimmage and I was like, yeah, I hate this. I don't want to do this ever again. And then somebody talked me out of it, of course. But it's scary when you get in there and you don't know what to do. I would ask, do you know the game well? And that's a genuine question and that's non-judgmental. I remember when I didn't understand the game, when you're in the actual pack of roller derby, it moves so freaking quick sometimes and it's too fast for you to like comprehend and take everything in and do the skills you need to do and your body and your mind. It's just nothing's connecting, right? So make sure you're nailing these skills first before doing full contact. And I don't know your situation at your team, if you're on like a C team or a B team, and maybe you need to be part of the scrimmages. So then I would suggest, yeah, like I said before, working on it outside of practice. Lastly, and a big fear of mine is knocking wheels with others. It's hard to get close enough to do an effective hit. Okay, so if you knock wheels with someone, what's gonna happen? You're gonna fall. You got all your pads on, you know exactly how to fall, you know how to fall, right? And when you do knock wheels with someone, which, can I just say, it's very rare. It's very rare that I've knocked wheels with someone in my derby career. And when you do, it's like a quick fall. It's like so quick and you're already so close to the ground, like you usually don't have speed and you're just like you just tripped over something. It doesn't hurt usually. But and also if you are knocking wheels with someone when you're trying to hit them, You may need to realign your body. So you want to be down low like this, and you want to use your hip first. If you use your hip first, your skates will glide over, and there is no knockage because your hip's going to hit them first, and then physics, they're going to go flying as well, right? Just a few suggestions, and this is without seeing you play or seeing you skate. These are just from your questions. I hope that helped. This is fun. If you've been hanging out with me here at Skate with Tess for a while, you know that I like to be very thorough in my answers. I'm just a teacher at heart, so I'm always like, okay, do you understand this part? Great. Do you understand this part? Great. Because that's how I learn. I need to learn in little bitty tiny chunks. So if that's you, welcome. You're in the right place. Okay, this one made me smile. I really love this question because this tells me that this person is going for it. And I love a babe who goes for it. How to do transitions at speed. Huge mental block. I am assuming that you can do transitions at a slow speed. Great. If not, then work on that, of course. But you're looking to do it at a high speed. So I remember when I was first learning how to do a 180 jump. So that's going this way, jumping and turning the other direction, right? It's literally like a poof, poof. It's so fast, and you do need some speed to actually do it right. I remember being like, ooh, and my teammates were like, come on, Shanks, like just jump, like just do it. And I was like, okay, ready, 3, 2, 1, and I did it, and I was like, oh, that was easier than I thought. So I'm not saying that's your situation because I haven't seen you do it. This is just what popped into my brain. But, and this is not totally my answer. This is the first part of my answer. Just do it. Just do it. You got all your pads on, right? You know how to fall? Okay, I would say at least if you don't know how to fall, look at my video on a one knee tap or a one knee glide, which is just 1 foot, like a lunge on the ground, tap, and a fall. You know what I mean? It's just a boop. One knee, okay? Just to build your confidence, because when you know how to fall properly, your confidence is just going to skyrocket because you know what happens when you start going towards the ground. Your body knows what to do naturally. I've been skating for so long that when I fall, I'm not even worried. My body just goes boop, like into the one knee or the two knee glide. I have videos on both those. So, babe, go for it. That's my first suggestion. My second one is, let's break it up. Let's do it the Skate with Tess way. First of all, can you do a 1 foot glide at high speed on both feet, both legs? That's just this, right? Skate, 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 skate. Okay, so we'll start there. And then my next suggestion, and I'm wearing a skirt today, so I'm not gonna do it. So visualize this with me. You know transitions, right? It's forward, open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door, right? These are my feet. So you can do your 1 foot glide on both ones, wonderful. Now do a 1 foot glide at a high speed and just get used to opening that foot, like bending that knee and just opening it just a little bit. You don't have to put it down, okay? Just get used to this turn, okay? Do it on both sides. And then I want you to get real brave. As soon as you can do this, the next part at a high speed, put that foot down. That's gonna feel so freaking weird, babe, if you've never done it before. I'm telling you, and your body's gonna go, what the heck? Because your legs are just like open, right? They're like, it's open the door and you're stuck in that. Practice doing that around a corner, okay? So like you're at the skating rink and you're going around the corner, just get used to, and I'm gonna make a video on this one day, just open the door the whole time, all the way around the corner, okay? And then once you can do this at a high speed, you can do this because you have to close the door no matter what, right? So close the door going the other way and all of a sudden you're there. And I assume you know how to go backwards at a high speed too? Okay, because that'll help with when you close the door, going backwards. You're not like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you're gonna go, oh my God, I did it. And can you please message me when you get it? Because I wanna know. And take your time. Take your time. Thank you for the question. Alrighty, next question. So I would like to know what the best way is to get better balance and posture. I'm a little on the heavy side, and to be blunt, very top heavy. So my natural posture is really bad. The weight on top always has me leaning forward, so everything gets thrown off. All right, so I'm giving this advice to you without seeing you skate. okay? Let's work on skater stance. So skater stance, I love teaching this, and it all comes back to this. It's the first skill that I suggest that everyone learns, and it's the first skill we lose when we get further into our journey. You don't have to do this for your entire skating career because you will find your own style, but it's a good way to get comfortable in your skater body before moving on to something else, something else, something else. What you're gonna wanna do is start up here, and I want you to go sit down, all right? We got this little bend here, bend in the knee. It's like, honey, it's like, girls, listen, bring it in. It's like when you're trying to squat over a potty that is just so gross, and you don't want to touch it with your bottom. That's what we're doing here, okay? So it's like, boop, we're just hovering over that toilet seat, ladies. So because you are leaning and falling forward, I'm gonna assume that you're looking down while skating. All right, what you're gonna wanna do is, you're gonna align your belly button with your nose, align it. If you're here, it's not aligned, right? Here, sit comfortably, okay? Look up. If you're skating and looking down, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna start bending your knees are locked, we're probably down on the ground, right? So if you find, like, pay attention to your body when you are falling, what your body is doing. Where are your knees? Are they locked or are they bent? Where are you looking? Are you looking down or are you looking up? Just check in with your body. Okay, in this question, I had to look up because I wanted to be sure that my guesses were right. Okay, how do you not grip your toes in your skates? I have noticed that I grip my toes a lot, and that makes doing edges really difficult. I know I have the proper skate size, but for some reason I feel the need to grip my toes. So if your skate is truly the correct size, and I'm gonna trust you on that, I'm gonna take a few guesses. So is your skate tight? It doesn't have to be like tight, but just you don't want it too loose in there. You don't want to be riding around in there. You want it to be pretty cozy and comfortable around your ankle. I don't know if you have ankle or boots kind of skates, but you want it to be cozy around your foot and around your ankle. Make sure that's happening. Another guess is it might be part of your tipping forward. You know, you're just like gripping because you're tipping forward, because you're putting all your weight in the front of your toes. And this is just a guess. You're putting all your weight in the front of your toes, and so you're gripping so you don't fall forward. So again, come back to that skater stance, belly button over nose, look up, look up, look up. And what I found online is that, like, it's pretty normal for a beginner skater, roller skater, or even an ice skater to grip their toes. It's different, it's weird, it's the wheels, it's a new skill, it's being afraid of falling, it's all those things. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, sometimes you can find peace in just knowing that, like, hey, I'm a beginner and my body's getting used to all these new things, and it's gonna react by gripping my toes. I'm gonna react by falling forward. Keep going, keep trying, keep breaking it up into tiny steps, and really just believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. Believe that you can figure it out. Say, I can figure it out. I can do this. I do have the time. I do have the energy. I can find the heart space to love it. I can take my time. I'm in no rush. This is my sport. This is my skill. These are my skates. It's yours. It's yours. Take your moment. This is your experience. Take your time. What I found when skaters get frustrated is because they want to be farther ahead than they are. It's like their mind is trying to get farther than their body is currently at. And so we really want to align our mind and our body and our heart all together at the same time, being present in the moment, accepting where we are, not being shameful of where we think we need to be. I would suggest you write it down, say it to yourself in the mirror, say something like, I am afraid. Just say it. Say it, get it out of your body. Say it with your voice. I am afraid. I'm afraid to fall. I'm afraid to fail, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Get it out, blah, 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 blah. And then rewrite all that. I'm afraid, but I know I can figure it out. I feel like I'm afraid to fall, but falling is part of it, and I can learn how to fall. You could even say, I'm afraid, but I know that I love skating, and I know it will be worth my time, energy, and patience to figure it out. Like, once you get skating, it's a huge mental block at first because you're like, what am I doing? And It's new and it's exciting and it's fun, but it's also scary and thrilling. And it's just all of that. And when you go, hey, skating is all of that, you love it. You love it even more. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. Okay, thank you for your question, babe. Next one. Last question that came in at the last second. I loved it. I'm so glad I caught it. Any tips for crossovers and transitions? So I don't know where you are on your crossover and transition journey, so I'm just gonna give you like kind of a generic tip. Crossovers, I have a great crossover video. I'll link it below. I break down the crossover into itty bitty steps, itty bitty skills for you to learn to be able to get the confidence to do crossovers. I would say if you are first starting out going into crossovers, to do the 8 wheel on the ground thing, where I have all 8 wheels on the ground and I just push forward and come back, push forward and come back, push forward and come back. That will get you used to the motion and that will build muscle in your legs to get ready to do crossovers. Crossovers are also like the question where it said, how do I do transitions at a high speed? Crossovers are, you just, at some point, you've practiced enough and you just have to jump into it. You just have to try it. Your legs and your feet are gonna go, what the heck is this? But you will get it the more you practice. Transitions, I also have a great transition video that I will link below. I break it down into itty bitty steps. Of course, I would say for transitions, start off skates first. Get to know the motions of your feet, of the motions of a transition off skates first so that you know, so at least your feet know what they're doing, right? And then when you get on skates, make sure you're going slow. Don't do it going down a hill. Go as slow as you need to and break it into those itty bitty steps, like I said before about the previous transition question. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question. All right, everyone, thank you so much for all of your wonderful, amazing questions. I'm always happy to answer them. I think skating is such a fun journey, and I hope it's going well for you. I hope you're giving yourself the time and the patience to love it, because it can be really fun once you get it. You just feel so free and you float along. And I wish that for you. I wish that for everyone who wants to roller skate. And you will get there. It's consistency. It's showing up for yourself. It's believing in yourself. A lot of it is a mindset. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm wishing you well. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Enjoy your skating journey. Enjoy the ride. I'll see you next time. Bye.